Hello, hello, and welcome back. Pluto here. I have been in Japan and I'm back. A little bit jet-lagged still. That flight is long, man. Jesus Christ. It was like 13 hours or whatever. But anyways, I'm glad to be back. And the game I've chosen, as you can see, right up there, is Firewatch. A really scenic game as far as I remember. My cat agrees. And, yeah, I really wanted to give this a go. I saw the start of a Let's Play at some point, and the whole concept of it really talked to me. Like the colors, the vibes, just kind of everything about it, really. So let's give this thing a twirl. Colorado. I'm not even going to pretend I have any idea of US geography or whatever. Julia, however, I know. I went to high school with her. Man, she was mean. No fucking clue. Wait, I have to click? Whoops. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CO Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Sounds good. You are drunk. Never mind. Sounds less good. So what's your, major? You're pretty. See, I don't know if I know her, so we gotta play it cool. We gotta play it cool. Just slightly interested, Not going all in there. Let me get my sexy eyes on. There you go. Yeah. What's your major? You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. I have no idea how that's pronounced. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply, trying to not sound like a twat. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Damn. Ah, wait, no, she didn't burn me. That's me. I'm saying toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? No, it was already said that. What? Why do you let me action it? Okay. We'll have to get into this whole dialogue thing. Give me a chance. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. Now see, that's the golden ticket. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Yeah, for real. If she burns you and then offers you a half a burger, that's chef's kiss, It's all you need, really. Okay, that was pretty cute-ish. I like the whole, music, slowness of it, the colors. A little bit like prom kind of setting, you know what I mean? With the, violets and stuff. That car looks too small. Okay, some kind of garage. Easy. It's pretty chill so far. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. That sounds sweet. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh my god, is Mia, she want me? There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Yeah, but Julia seems to love the scruffy, undersized beagle, so... Oh well. See a shepherd and name him Mayhem sounds pretty cool, but... Man, she offered me this split cheeseburger. I feel it's more her vibe with Bucket the beagle. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. That's so wholesome. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Damn, moving. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. One day, why rush? See, that would kind of be more my kind of answer. Because you have to give up a lot. You have to really be ready for it. But also, how is this moving and everything? You know, that'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Yeah, adorable. But then... Huh. Yeah, I said I'll watch the start of a Let's Play of it, but I can't remember anything, so I'm not quite sure how me being out here ties into it. I also never finished it because it was like, oh, that looks like a good game. I want to play it myself. So let's do that. That looks like I can't get through that, but let's surely test the limits of this game. Yeah. Oh wait, cool. There's also no running, I think. Oh goody. I don't always have to rush. Sometimes it's about you and nature. Thoroughfare trailhead. No fireworks. Not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Learn to live with beers. Do not forget to check in. I think checking in is the most important of these notes. That's where the danger really lies. If you forgot to check in, you know. Just gonna slurp my tea. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Oh well, at least she came home. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Well, if she doesn't reply, come home late and seems like she's having a buzz on, that's not great. I probably get mad because I want to talk it out. It's just, you know, ignoring always seems like giving up. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Well, maybe she shouldn't have get drunk and ignored me. I don't know. It's hard to say without context. Rough anyways. For both sides. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret. Ah, they're both tempting. Let's be honest, man. But I think I'm gonna pose and flex like a He-Man because we didn't get that dog. We had Bucket. So there needs to be some balance, you know. You look awesome. So, kind of a realistic relationship, huh? Some fights, some ups and downs. God, I mean, look at these colors. I'm so glad I figured out during Alan Wake how to capture more high kind of quality. This is a dumb thing to say probably, but it's just stunning. It's really stunning. Immediately makes you feel like that soft summer glow vibe, where you're just like tired and feel it. 2 forts lookout tower, 8 more miles. All right, sounds pretty good to me. Space, that's good. Oh, I had some strong leggies. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Yikes. Bucket gets kicked. Biba fucked dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, you beat his... I mean, he kicked my dog. I think at least a punch for a punch, as sorry as I am, like... Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Yeah, one bad experience can really change how you view a place. Or 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Man, I just move as, like, you're a couple, you're in this together. I probably agreed to move if she has such a great career choice. None of these options are me at all. But I guess out of commuting, you can still then save it and move. You know what I mean? While this one here, I don't know, man. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. Feels about right. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's not that much, eh? Especially if you live together, have a dog, and you're like thinking about kids. 1985. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Stress? Maybe. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Well, she forgets one thing and then just crying and feeling bad. I think comforting at first seems like the reasonable options. Like, it has to become a pattern first, doesn't it? Before you have to tackle it. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. The way this music is going does not give me a lot of hope. It's kind of like everything is going a bit off course, like from this fairy tale romance sliding. Literal goosebumps, man. Okay, I have a journal. I have a wedding ring. Oh no! It's my posing. Oh. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Hope she doesn't, like, overwork herself to burnout, man. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. That starts to sound more like Alzheimer's or something like that. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Jesus. Oh man, it's gonna be a rough one. I once dated someone who's like also not that great mentally, so I can kind of empathize. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Oh, man. Obviously nothing like what I had in the past, so don't get me wrong, like, but still. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. Well, if he starts counting the seconds between the weekly visits, it's probably not good for either, because you start to resent a person that you feel limits your life. You can care for someone if you feel like it's right, but if you're dreading the time, I don't think that's a good situation for either of them to be in. So probably would go, that's just my opinion, obviously opinions on this differ like quite strongly, I would assume. But either you like taking care of someone, or otherwise it's just wait on both. So I guess full-time facility it is. I mean, you can still visit and then have joyous moments with the time that you have, instead of just making the other one feeling a burden, you feeling limited. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, beautiful nature. Wow, white trees. Sorry if this is a bit depressing, but I guess with emotion comes great storytelling, right? Oh, a stag. Hey, buddy. You wanna be friends? No. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. That is kind of the risk of it, isn't it? You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. See this judgment of other people's situations while you haven't been in it yourself? It's not a good idea, man. Things like these are tough. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Okay. Oh boy. This is not easy. Months go by. Bucket dies. No! That's sad. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And that's how the tables table. I guess. This is how we ended. I remembered that it was something saddish, but I didn't remember how what. But man, that was written so well. Like for the amount of time that took, like 10-15 minutes or whatever, it really drew you in, gave you the vibes, gave you the feeling of from A to Z. That's impressive, really. Stunning. All right. Out in nature, enjoying the beautiful moon. And up we go into the tower. I love the minimalistic, stylish background. It's beautiful. Okay, all boarded up. Is that normal? Probably, I guess. All right, so this is me, I guess. Let's get the power on. Get this babe running.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh, okay. I guess that came out of a walkie-talkie, not just in my head. Hold left shift to activate radio, alright. Hello? Oh, I can select. That's good, that's good. Story driven.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People
Rude.
take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
That's fair.
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep
Like
forever?
a guessing game.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Oh my god, I'm gonna guess what's wrong with her, and that's kind of funny. You You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand. I'm gonna go with you rebelling against mom.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago.
Funny option for me.
You come out here and it really grinds your gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Oh, I love him. But also, we should have subtitles for this, I think, so you can read it. I hope I'm not in the way too much, but you'll at least see some of the text or something, right? Oh, love the sass from him.
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
She's witty.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel.
That could happen
That's
to me.
the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Wow.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
He was not in the mood for it. Understandable with what he went through.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock.
I am writing a novel.
There's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Wait, what? That seems a bit stalkerish, doesn't it? Also, I just gotta say, I realized there is time limiters. So whenever I have to give an answer, there was actually like a bar ticking down. So we gotta be smart about this. All right. Also, not sure what I think about her seeing me in my time. Well, it's all Windows, I guess. So no privacy for the wicked, eh?
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep?
Wow.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Damn.
Oops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's
Sounds
a
good.
thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Nah. Hall left shift to talk about targeted object. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language,
What?
lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Where is West? How would I?
Fucking
Oh.
fireworks?
Wait. So West is behind me, right? Yes.
I need you to confirm. Do you see?
Oh, that's the wrong button. Yep.
Oh, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them.
I just
Fire
started.
through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Alrighty. Like, kick the shit out. Can I write him a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should
Okay.
be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all
That's
of them.
pretty bad. Okay, okay. Wait. Convenient, smart. Nah, secure. A bit of sass.
Shut up.
Damn, that was quick. She knew it. What happens when I pick up? Yeah. Okay. And I can drop it. I can examine it. Oh, there's a pine cone, all right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nyep, 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 nyep. Cool. Put back. Oh, cool. I like that I can put things back instead of... I could drop them as well. But then I guess there's no use to... I mean... There we go. That was lying. Cleaning up a bit. A cookbook, you say. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think there's any point to... The original sauce. Clean the dishes. Regular dish soap. 25% extra. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's any point. Scottish oil, so what the... Okay. The Patreon, yeah, some books, Firmus. Is that like... In the last game, this was collectibles, so let me just... Nope. Cool. I'll stop fooling... No! I'll stop fooling around, sorry. I wasn't sure if there's anything I actually need to interact with, but it doesn't seem like there's anything to do with that, no. Yep. I think we'll just go. Can I get my backpack though? Seems like I shouldn't go out without a backpack. That seems like a dumb idea. Ah, okay. When you use the door, he takes the backy pappies. Cool. I'll never use that word again. Oh, I can radio. Doesn't do shit. Speaking of fire hazard, I have 2 canisters of gas. I keep pressing that because shift's normally wrong. Alright. It is stunning. Would be a shame if someone burned down this whole ass forest because they think fireworks are funny. Seems a bit dumb, doesn't it? Is that my waste tank? It is. Yeah, interesting. So very minimalistic living, but I have gas, I have a waste tank. How's my fresh water work though? Or is that the cistern? I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not a plumber. Jonesy Lake. Is that where oh, wait. It says miles to the west, and west is where I should go. So I think that is pretty much where I should be going. There's a lot of... Oh, man, it's stunning. What's that? Should I be looking at stuff? You know what? No. Right now, I should not be looking at stuff. Right now, I should literally be focusing on the fireworks. Also, I'm going to get so lost. Should not do that either. So, let's focus on the path and get down there. To tell off them kids. Them kids with the fireworks. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you want to escape the city, do your thing, you know. But burning down a forest and risking a lot of wildlife and like nature is not the right way to go about it. So I'm gonna have to tell them off. These little punks. That seems like 2 paths. Nah, it's just a whole load of... it's blocked.
I've got an overgrown trail here.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it?
Mm-hmm. Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Come on, it's just 2 so far. But okay. Lake. Yep. There's the cache. There's the cache. There's the cache. They're still putting up firework. That seems so dangerous, man.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. It saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, come on. I'm here for the good stuff. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you're thinking right now, wow, he has such good memory. Like, how does he do it? Isn't he a dog? And I'm just like, well, you know, I'm a bit of a mathematical genius myself. I have a rope. There's also a pine cone. Should I take a pine cone? I don't think so. Drop, examine, hold. I cannot put it in my inventory, so I guess I'll eat it. Nice. Oh, I can copy. That is useful. I have a map part now. What's that? Run. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Huh? Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Guy is a guy called Guy, I guess, which left. Okay. Okay. And they used to get fucked up together. Interesting. Can I radio? Yeah.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo.
Hey,
which
maybe ants are tasty.
Kind of what the job attracts.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Can I like put it back? Keep, hold E. Ah. And then I have my notes in here. Okay, okay, I'm into this so far. Got a rope. I don't think there was anything else here. Can I lock it up? No, I cannot. Can I talk with her about other shit? No, I cannot. So it's really like you choose your option of dialogue and that's what you're going to stick with. I have to go west. That seems about right then. Golly, I would love to tell these kids off, but how time flies. I think I'm recording since nearly half an hour. How do I... Can I save? I don't know. Save game? Yeah, that seems to have worked. Okay, so Sorry if this was a bit of a downer, but I mean, that's the point of this game, I guess. I think it also gets like witty already, has a good sense of humor as well, so... But I also think it's important to not like, I don't know, when I watch other YouTubers and the VTubers and they go really screamy and like emotional parts like, oh, la, la, la. I don't like to watch that actually that much often because I feel like, you know, emotion has its place. So sometimes it's okay to feel a little bit sad. And I'm super interested to keep this game going because they really hit the vibe so far for me. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and sorry for the long break. Still very busy for the next 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm gonna try to keep recording whenever I can and upload a video or two. So, see you later.